So can you talk about killing off that major after they tied the score?
Well, not just the major. I mean, the major was obviously huge after we just had two previous penalty kills. Were scored on at the end of the one once we got to 5-on-5, and then were scored right away on the other one. So to go in the box right away, obviously not the best situation for the group, so we had to bear down, and the guys that play regular on the penalty kill had to stick with it. And it's pretty much a three-man or three-set rotation between 6 guys.
You came out so strong in those first 2 periods, and can you really play much better than you did in those?
You know what, I didn't like our first period. I thought we were, they did a real good job of standing us up at the blue line, and we weren't willing to chip pucks in, play that 200-foot game that we need to. And then in the second, I thought we were real good. We did a good job, and then in the third, for some reason, we stopped doing what we needed to and started trying to do too much, is what I call it. Guys were staying out too long, and all of a sudden then the compounded the problems.
What about Sammy?
Sammy was good. We needed him in that stretch. I mean, we didn't have a lot of work early, then they throw everything with the kitchen sink at you in the third, and we kept his composure even after the deflection goals, and was obviously good in the shootout.
What's it like in the shootout? I mean, it's not. What can you do as a coach in the shootout besides you pick the guy?
Well, you try to get your most skilled guys out. Right. I don't. We decided to go first, where sometimes we go second. It's they're great when you win. They suck when you lose.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go first?
Just decided. I mean, we've been practicing it quite regularly, actually, because we have some new guys this year. We know what the Lurg and Scarvosa's been able to do. Hishin obviously has been out. Oliver wasn't here the whole year, so those were guys that we had targeted in our top group to go.
If I remember, you lost some tough games in shootouts last year, especially in that.
We did in that back stretch. We lost 7 in a row.
Yeah.
Or 7 in that stretch.
Yeah.
7 straight shootout losses. So, and we didn't quite have the same personnel.
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
take it when you have it,
Right.
and obviously you get the points and the wins important.
So it's a good one-game weekend, huh?
Yeah, it's a light weekend, and then we go out west to Abbotsford. So at least it gets us to 500, and it gives us a chance to, not chase our tail and hopefully go above.
Did a week like this give you a chance to work more in the shootout goals than maybe normal?
You know what? We've tried to incorporate it into the practice at the end, whether it's teams used to do them in pregame skates, but with other teams watching, they don't do it as much anymore. So we do them little games and things at the end of practice, especially, as you mentioned, with the amount of practice time we've had.
And you say, is it the home team's choice?
Yes, home team's choice, whether you shoot first or second.
Okay. You just felt like you had enough?
Yeah, I was like, where we're at, we might as well get them out there and get them going now, opposed to wait to see it. I didn't like the way the period went, so for them to go first and score and then us be on our heels, I thought, I was confident that we'd score.
Thanks, sir.
Do me a favor, don't wear that shirt.